Good evening, good night, good day, whatever the fuck it is. I'm Vince, also known as PleasantKenobi on the internet, and with me I've got Dave.
Hello.
Johnny Boy.
Hello.
The artist. And the voice of reason himself, Mr. Tanner.
Hello.
And we're going to talk about everyone's favourite cash cow and cash grab, the Expedition lands. So, what are people's actual opinions on the fucking foily, nonsensical things?
I think foily nonsense kind of wraps it up quite nicely.
That's it. Video over.
I think
Thank
that's
you.
all of what we have to say.
I mean, don't like them. They've given them an excuse to say, hey, look, we reprinted these fetches you wanted. We don't need to print them again for a while with the last lot. And with some of the kind of more expensive cards like Horizon Canopy, it's like, oh, we don't need to reprint that for a while. We just reprinted it. Even though it's already like a ridiculously expensive card, and that one's not going to be any cheaper. They don't actually make any of these cards more accessible at all. The thing I've seen them do most commonly is just make newer players just getting into the game think, I can buy a box and get all of my money back by opening a £200 card.
Everyone expects it. Everyone's entitled to their expedition, it seems.
And then you get a Core Haven.
I was about to say, who's looking forward to a Core Haven or a Mana Conference, right? And that Mana Conference, even if it's going to be pretty, that art looks so recycled. That is some art from fucking Shards of Alara right there.
It does actually look like I've seen that art before.
It's like there's some spell called like Terror Twister or some shit. Awful, absolutely awful. So anyone else? Is everyone else on Dave's side here that it's just a cash grab that doesn't really help anyone?
It's nice that there's the token effort to make more kind of cool legacy cards available, or more pimp versions of legacy cards, because there's always going to be that kind of pet deck legacy player going to want the best and most recent or the prettiest versions of their card.
So I'm going to play devil's advocate to Dave's point here and say, isn't it nice that people can just pimp their decks? Is there anything really inherently wrong with that?
It is. I just think don't get me wrong, I love ridiculous. If I open one, I'd be massively happy. They're cool. I would love to have playsets of all of them and whatnot. But I just think they just do more harm than good.
And now I've played devil's advocate, I'm going to completely agree with you, because they're just glorified advert cards. Because they don't give anyone else more chance to be in the format. They just make some young kid open up Foil Wasteland and be like, well, I either cash this out, or I start collecting Wastelands and start playing like my Delver deck and Legacy. Like, that's all they do.
That kid's just been basically given a standard deck. Like, that kid could trade.
In the case of Wasteland, yes, definitely. That's not, exactly. So isn't that a good point as well? It's like a lottery ticket. It's the golden ticket mentality, right? It's the foil goif in Modern Masters. It's the
it's building hype for the set, basically. Like, I think it's done very well because of how it was done for the original Zendikar with Hidden Treasures.
Which were a little bit more exciting, because, I mean, opening, like, original jewels is a bit more exciting than the foily Tectonic Edge, right?
It also makes me wary for the upcoming set, because it felt very much to me. I know we've had a couple of disagreements on this in the past, but I didn't like Battle for Zendikar as a set, and I think a lot of it was, look, we're putting in these super fantastic lands just because we know this isn't actually that exciting a set, and we're just going to shift a bunch of boosters with these cards. It just makes me nervous that they're going to have done the same with this next set, and like, well, we're going to put Wastelands in because, otherwise no one's going to buy this crappy ally that excites nobody, and the only good cards in the set again are the mythics or the lands or whatever.
But is it so? Are expeditions just trying to push players that are jaded and only buy singles from websites? Is it pushing those players to buy packs again? Because we all know that the money's made in the casual player that opens packs, right? Not the players you buy from the secondary market.
Yeah.
Is that what they're there for?
The player that wants to own one of these isn't going to buy packs. They're just going to buy them singly.
So you haven't cracked any packs, Gareth, in the attempt to open an expedition? Not a single pack?
I have opened no Battle for Zendikar.
I feel sorry for you. Not even in Limited?
When do I get to play Limited?
You need to play more Limited, man.
I do find it odd that they've decided to print 4 of the most popular and probably the most efficient
what surprises me is that the thing here, they weren't going to print any expedition map lands that were named after anything. So it's going to never be Ocean Port. There's never going to be Academy Ruins because it's a certain academy, so on and so forth. So Ghost Quarter wasn't getting printed because Ghost Quarters only exist on specific planes, like on Innistrad and Ravnica, because that's where they're from. But if they're going to complete the cycle of 5, as if you get 5 cycles, because there's 5 colours of Magic. The Ghost Quarter's the 5th one. They are the 5 destroy target land cards. There's a few others that you could say are in their like Encroaching Wastes and other bad versions, but they're the good ones, the playable ones.
You
the ones...
could make a Ghost Quarter work on Zendikar. It could just be a place that's abandoned because the Eldrazi have been through and just stripped everything from it.
At a push, you could.
Like, not a literal Ghost Quarter, but like a ghost town. It's not an actual ghost town.
But also, Quarter sounds like part of a larger city, and Zendikar is not known for its large urban environments. So yeah, you could, but I think it would be a push. So that's why they put the 4 really powerful lands in there that destroy other lands, because that's kind of almost like a cycle, like a super cycle throughout Magic's history, right?
I also think that Tech Edge generally feels a lot more powerful than Tech Edge, Wasteland, Dust Bowl. They feel more powerful than a Ghost Quarter does.
You shut your fucking mouth.
I mean, Core Haven notwithstanding.
I'll go as far as to say a Ghost Quarter is more powerful in the current modern metagame than Tech Edge is.
Yeah,
out there.
I agree.
Completely true. Fuck you, John.
But no, what I mean is, you've got Tech Edge, which is just
destroy
something, whereas Ghost Quarter has the downside of giving your opponent a land.
I don't even understand the flavour of Ghost Quarter. Why does it bring life? Why does it how come Ghost Quarter turns a swamp into a forest? What the fuck is that about?
Magic.
That's it, isn't it? Magic. Aliens. Anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you guys hate expeditions as much as we do. We all just sounded really bitter. Does anyone else think that? Right, thanks for watching. Good night, everyone.
Bye.
You can say bye now, boys.
Bye.
Good job.